Yes, today we are back with the next part of Mindreader on the episode Choose Your Story app. If you have not seen the last one, there'll be a link for you to check that one out. But we met Mel and we learned the backstory with her, who was a friend we had in high school, who we haven't spoken to in years because she moved, and all of a sudden she's back and she is almost blowing our cover as an undercover teacher in this high school. So we tried real quick, we were like, shh, and we made up a whole story. She bought it, thank goodness. But new drama, Miss Tiana, the other teacher who wanted an enemy so badly that she was gonna be rude to us, I think overheard our fake story, and now she's about to talk to us. What is she gonna say? What is she gonna do? It says trouble is brewing with Tiana, but Tiana better watch out. Don't mess with us. So we're going to see what happens, but I hope you guys are excited. Please go follow the absolutely amazing author Alusza. Her Instagram handle can be found in my description box down below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like as it helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's start the drama. Hey, schoolgirl. What is it, Tiana? What does she want from me? Wasn't the morning already enough for her? I swear I will. Wait a minute. I was close to saying something that would burn Tiana again, but I sensed a strong vision in her mind. Tiana's vision, what do you want? I know your dirty little secret, Lily. Or should I say, B? That's right, I heard your conversation with your friend. You're a liar, just wait until I tell everybody. No, please don't tell anyone about it. It's too late. No, have mercy. Oh, Miss Tiana, I don't think so. I don't think so. What the? That's a little dramatic. Oh, she thinks she's gonna be using that against us. Well, do you know who we are? Do you know who we are, Tiana? We could have you arrested. We could have you taken care of real quick, Miss Thing. Don't test us. She knows. Of all people in the world, damn it. I'm screwed. I couldn't let her tell anyone it would be the end of my cover. It was time to use my fraud superpower, Samuel liked to say. I personally prefer to call it the power of bullshit. I'm so sorry for how I acted today. What are you doing? Step 1, surprise the victim. I was so mean to you, Tiana. I've been thinking about it all day and I just can't forgive myself for how bad I treated you. Step 2, make sure the enemy feels bad for you. Make a big scene. Make a big scene. Why did you do that? You're so mean. I'm sorry, you're acting weird. I can't deal with my problems anymore. What are you talking about? Share something personal. I had a traumatic past. Listen, I had a traumatic past. This negative experience contributed to my current tendency to occasionally lash out at others. She probably means the reason why she changed her name. Step 4, show your respect. I know I was mean, but deep inside my heart, I think I just envy you. You're so stylish. I know I said some rude things, but I love your outfit. Your legs are just stunning in that skirt. I should win an Oscar. I'm stylish? Does she really think so? Okay, that's a start, but she's not convinced yet. Can I take you for lunch? I really want to apologize for what happened this morning. I don't know. Look at you. It's on me, girl. It's on me. Okay, I guess. Wow. 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 We really did that. We really did that. Well, I don't know if we did that yet, because we still gotta deal with this lunch situation, because we're actually going to lunch with her. I thought it was gonna be a cute little next time, like Tiana taken care of, but we're actually lunch with her. This is gonna be so awkward. But she really bullshitted her way to victory. She put on a scene. She knew what she was doing. She had her vision. She was ready. Miss Tiana, on the other hand, thought she was ready, but she wasn't. She was not ready for B. She was not ready for Miss Lily Spencer to come through and take care of business. All right, Tiana, what are you going to say now? This should be easy. I was wondering if you could help me with something. Yeah, help you with what? Final step, the favor. Okay, B, before we smart and boring sentences ahead, before we trick him, he must really like you to believe that bullshit. I'll tell you what to do. It's quite a strange approach, but it'll work, I promise. Usually people think that if you want others to like you, you should do them favors, right? Yes, I guess you're so nice, they're nice to you. Have you ever heard of the Ben Franklin effect? No, that sounds a little mysterious. The theory states that if someone doesn't like you, you should ask them for a favor. They may initially agree to help you because they don't want to be a dick, but shortly after that, they will have these thoughts. Hey, I don't like her, why am I doing this? A cognitive dissonance between actions and how someone sees themselves as a person. Exactly. So they will try to reduce it by adjusting their personality to their actions, and they will subconsciously begin to like me more to justify their good action towards me. That's brilliant. You're learning fast. Wow, we're just learning lots of things here. So what do you want? I don't need any extra problems. Maybe something unharmful, clothes, cosmetics. I want to ask you for advice about Noah, not a chance, bitch. Oh, Tiana, what? I saw how you tried to seduce him, and I was so close to having him as my boyfriend. Are you kidding me? Noah's gonna ask you for advice on something completely unrelated to Noah. Ugh, I was actually wondering if you'd help me with one of the other teachers. Well, which one? Shit, I don't know many of them, do I? You know what? What about, you know who she's not going to think is crazy? Alfred. Because she's going to be shook that we picked Alfred. And he was sweet to us. You chose Alfred, adorable math teacher, are you sure? Yes. I want him to plug his solution into my equation. Great. Alfred, math teacher. Are you serious? He's an unattractive nerd in his 40s. Even you can get someone better. He has his charms, so much for no problems. I like those kind of guys. I'm just bored of these young, perfect teachers, you know. Who isn't? So you're not into Noah. I would have bet that you two were flirting. No thanks. I went for breakfast with him just to be nice. Is she telling the truth? Tough case. He was talking about you anyway, but hey, don't tell him that I told you. Was he really talking about me? Of course he was. We had our moments. What did he say? It won't end well, will it? That you're something else. That's all he said. I'm gonna burn in hell. You know what? I knew it. Of course I am. Okay, I think I can give you some advice about your crush. Okay, so we still did that. We did all of that. That was exhausting. We put ourselves in that situation, but we came and we conquered. We went to lunch with Tiana, the she-devil. She's something. She really is something else. We weren't lying when she was something else because she thinks she's gonna be Miss Queen Bee and run this school. It's like, if only we didn't have to have our cover. I wish we could have just used more forceful means and like contacted our work and taken care of business, but I guess that would be a little too obvious. So we have to stay, truly undercover. But okay, so let's see. How many stories about nail polish does she have up her sleeve? Where is Turner? One message from Terrence. I'm sorry we had an emergency. You have to take the bus. Take care of yourself. Shit. You look like you could use a ride. Melanie, Mel, help us. Help us, Mel. Move your ass. I can't stand here all day. Okay, so Mel's gonna give us a ride. I adore Mel. We don't really know her super well, but the scenes we've seen of her, I really like her. We didn't have a chance to talk in school. Sorry, it was an awful day. Don't worry, my day wasn't any better. Hold the steering wheel, you crazy woman. Students are assholes. One guy even asked me to go on a date with him. My students weren't that bad. Although you know how our classmates behave when we were in high school. Yeah, I'm really surprised you chose to be a teacher bee. A school be the last place on earth I'd expect to find you. I changed my attitude and I'm really enjoying teaching these kids. Right. So if it's not about students, why was your day awful? The teacher, Tiana. Do you know the history teacher, Tiana? The dolly with the short skirts? Yes, we talked for a while. She seemed okay. We had a little argument this morning. She doesn't like me, and she heard our conversation about my past. She wanted to tell the principal. That's awful. What did you do? Don't say too much. Things are already complicated. Well, let's just say we're on good terms now, but it cost me a lot of boring small talk. I can imagine. Luckily, I was there to make your day a little better. Should I turn right? She can't find out that I'm going to the FBI office. It's fine. You can drop me off here. Can you give me your new number? Okay, thank you, Mel. Thank you. Here, call me anytime. I'm really happy to see you, B. Lily. Thank you. See you in school, Mel. Now it's time to visit morons from FBI. Okay, so now we're gonna go talk. Hopefully Mel didn't see us go in the building. I think that's all. And please erase Don't F This Up from all documents, okay? I don't know. Don't F This Up is catchier than T567_32. Philip! Be shook, Philip. We're here. We are here. We need to talk. Go on break, Lilo. This could have been my first and last day, Phil. You said you handled it. We're sorry we checked everyone, but you started at work today. You were lucky she was my friend and I was able to make up some bullshit story. What if she was a mean girl or something? We would be effed. And tell them about Tiana. And I have to tell you something. What happened? Another person overheard my conversation with Melanie, Tiana, the history teacher. What? How? I don't know, okay, but she wanted to blackmail me. We're on the best of terms, and... What do you mean you're not on the best of terms? You were not supposed to make enemies on the first day of school. It doesn't matter now, okay? Luckily, I saw her thoughts on time and figured something out, but now I have to pretend that I have a crush on some math nerd. And if that isn't bad enough, I also have to act like I'm her friend. Okay, I won't even ask how that happened. We already took care of your background information, your connections with the mafia, but next time, figure out something more realistic, okay? Sorry, I've watched way too many movies. It's fine. We've read too many mafia stories on this channel, so yeah, I can see that. Just focus on Vasily's daughter before your cover blows up. Blows up? What did she do? Oh, Samuel's back. More trouble? Why am I not surprised? Great, the last person I wanted to see. I'm done with this bullshit. I take one day off when everything goes wrong because of her. I told you that. Is she serious? Sam, I know you know I respect you, but you're too quick to judge Blanca. It was our fault we didn't perform adequate background checks on all other teachers and... Yeah, Samuel, maybe you should have chilled out before you came at us like that. And you want to run your mouth, always acting like you're the only mind reader in this building, but you're not. You're replaceable now. Prick, how dare he? I stink. At least let my extra clothes in the office. Let's see. Hey Blanca, it's nice to see you after I messed up and went on vacation the first day of the mission. I heard you had to deal with some stressful situations because these FBI morons can't do their jobs properly. I'm so proud of you. You've really proven that you work well under pressure. My ass. I'm so proud of you. You've really proven that you... Oh, he heard us. Are you for real? It's nice to see you after I messed up and went on vacation on the first day of the mission. Hey, how long have you been standing here? Okay, well, I think he's trying to recover. Get lost. Hey, it was funny, admit it. Asshole. I heard that. I wanted you to hear that. Philip, tell me what happened. You shouldn't have yelled at me. You keep judging me all the time and I... Are you checking out my boobs? What boobs? Whatever. You're giving me the silent treatment. It won't help you. I don't want it to help. I'm sick of you being a prick to me. I was upset before, but now I just don't care. I was joking, okay? Well, clearly you don't have a sense of humor. I can't blame you, though. You've gotten just so used to being grumpy throughout your miserable life. Touché. I had a really shitty day. Being automatically treated like scum doesn't help either. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to snap, as always. I shouldn't have been so quick to judge you. I don't know the details, but you probably did a good job. Fine, it's okay. See you tomorrow. Do you want to get something to eat? Like with you? Oh, what's the catch? No catch. You've known each other for 2 weeks and I know nothing about you. Maybe it's time to change that. Burgers. Yes. Yes. Yes, that sounds so good. I felt an unexplainable thrill when Samuel invited me to dinner. We didn't notice how quickly the time passed by. When I finally realized how late it was already dark outside. I told him more or less what happened in school, about my vision, forced friendship with Tiana, the confrontation with Melanie, and the fake crush on Alfred. Of course, I didn't mention anything about Noah. I'm not that stupid. That's everything that happened. As I said, it was a shitty day. Tiana sounds like a bitch. Tell me about it. Making her your fake friend was a reckless decision, you know. But you handled it well, nice job. And again, one word from his grumpy mouth and I was already trembling. Did he do it on purpose? Did he know that if he's so unreachable that every little gesture he makes just drives me crazy? I felt so vulnerable. I wasn't that weak, was I? It's strange to see you not pissed at me. I'm not angry if you don't do anything stupid. So, where were you? Atlanta. Atlanta is 700 miles away. You know we have airplanes, right? Oh, why did you fly to Atlanta anyway? I believe that's none of your business. Right, we're back to normal. Ah! Don't you think I deserved an explanation after you left me alone? It was a very important day, Samuel, and you decided to go on vacation without saying a word. That's just not fair. Oh, I had to visit my mother. Oh, is she alright? No, she isn't. Are you happy now? Was that answer satisfying enough? I'm sorry to hear it, Samuel. Our eyes met and I held his gaze. Just by looking at his face, I could tell that it cost him a lot to tell me the reason for his absence. I don't think he ever shared his secrets with anyone, but he decided to share it with me. She had an accident and I left to visit her at the hospital. She's better now, though. I can't imagine what would happen if I lost her. Like you lost your father? How do you know about that? I'm sorry. You said during our training that he was one of us. Yes, he's been dead for 2 years. It would be exhausting to have to go through this mess again. Luckily, I never had to. Shit, I didn't mean to. It's okay. Open up. I meant it. Sometimes I think it's better that I never met my parents. At least I couldn't lose them, right? At least that's what I want to believe. This conversation took a wrong turn. Sorry about that. So, besides the new enemy and the old friend, did you get to know anyone else? Gulp. Alfred, the math teacher. I was trying to be nice. I think he likes me. Now I have to deal with this crushed mess, though. Poor Alfred. I see. Oh, he knows. What about that old guy we saw in the principal's office? I told you he's not old. I mean, yes, I saw him once. Don't call us out, Samuel. In the corridor. We didn't have a chance to talk. Good. Yeah, good. So, when do we start memories training? We can start today if you want. Oh, what? Nothing serious, just the basics. Okay, watch him get in our head and remember Noah. Well, why not? Go ahead. As I said before, you have to get as close to the victim as you can. Try to understand Vasily and his motivations, forge a real bond with him and his daughter. What I didn't tell you is the effort you have to put into the memory reading. What do you mean? Visions are quite easy because they are on top of someone's mind, but you have to focus really hard to read memories, and it always costs you a lot of energy. Like with 11? Ooh, that reference, little girl from Stranger Things. I don't watch young adult TV series, Blanca. I forgot you're a busy man. At least when it comes to TV shows, yeah. So what about 11? She would get a nosebleed every time she would use her powers, and she was very weak afterwards. Yep, it's something like that. So where do we start? To control other people's memories, you have to control your own first. Do you want to, yes, visual explanation, please. I need the visuals. You should imagine your memories as bubbles again. The bubbles will vary in how visible they are because you remember some memories better than others. Yes, I see them. It's very important to drag your memories out to the visions level. After some time, they'll fade away and become an integral part of your consciousness. If you're able to do this in your own head, you will be able to do the same with others. Okay. Start with the biggest one. Okay. Are you okay? I think I did it. Okay, the biggest and then the smallest. Do that one, and then do that one. The last one's hard. Just focus, drag it closer. Okay, I have it. Okay, we did it. I think I did it. Well done. Now you have to practice this every day before you go to sleep, okay? It can take a while, but soon you'll have your memories organized. It's getting late. Let me drive you to the hotel. That's nice of you. It's just very late. Don't make it more than it is. Charming. Come on. Okay, so we actually had like a positive moment with him. We learned a little bit about his personal life. Shoot, you're so cold that it's making me shiver too. Take it. Oh, we got his jacket. Thank you. What a gentleman. It's too cliche, Sam, even for you. Cliche my ass. I don't want you to catch a cold, Reznikov. Except the hoodie. You're right, it's really cold. It suits your tomboy style. One more word and you won't see your hoodie again. Ugh, I forgot the receipt from the bar. Receipt, why is that important? So I can put our lovely dinner into work expenses. Of course. Just 1 minute. This hoodie smells so good. I feel strange. Why do I keep hearing wallet in my head? Give me your wallet now. Now. Shoot. Thanks. Oh my gosh, is that fear I smell? Are you deaf? What now? Wait a minute. He doesn't have a loaded gun. Shoot me, I don't care. I don't want to kill you. So you need to give me your wallet. Does she know it's a fake? She can't possibly know. Apparently he doesn't know what this story is about. What should I do? Kick his ass, girl. You are ready for this. We don't need Samuel. He's right there. If we need backup, take him down. I told you to. Bam! What are you teaching you a lesson? Don't mess with us. Hit him where it hurts, girl. It's just chilling. That was unexpected. I see the training wasn't in vain. I can deal with danger, don't worry. Oh, you can. You knew he didn't have a loaded gun. Oh, he didn't? Don't act like a hero. Are you alright? He didn't hurt you, did he? I'm fine. Now you see why it was a good idea to drive you home. Come on, I'll take you to the hotel. In the last 10 minutes, we've had at least 2 cheesy moments. Okay, maybe I kicked the robber's ass instead of waiting for you to save me. But at least I accepted your jacket right. Come on, Sam, we should go with the flow. Don't call me Sammy, I'm not a dog. We're like, please, I was joke. Fine, Reznikov, let's go with the flow. Aww, are you serious? So what teenage cliche do you want to check off before we get back to the hotel? A visit to a mind-blowing spot in the city. Oh, this is turning a little cute. Okay, can I open my eyes now? Yup. Wow. Oh. I was not expecting this to take this turn. We are taking turns, twists, plot twists. Wow. I mean, it's not bad. This offers the best view of Washington. Is this your special place when you think about things that bother you? No, this is the place to take all the girls from the office. It was a joke. Or maybe it wasn't. Ha ha. You have to work on your sense of humor, but I can see that you're not that grumpy after all. You're not too bad yourself. Why, thank you. You're killing me with kindness. So what happened the first time we met to make you act like such a dick? You clearly didn't like me. It's not about liking or not liking Blanca. It's about trust. We had been working on the Vasily case for a long time. When I saw that you were going to be responsible for the mission, I had my doubts, but clearly I was mistaken. You seemed to really care. You didn't do anything stupid yet. So maybe I was too harsh. Why is this case so important to you? Okay, Samuel wants to open up. So why is this case important? Vasily was responsible for my father's death a few years ago. He worked as a security guard at the National Museum. Vasily's people had orders to steal Vermeer paintings. He was on his shift and tried to call the police. They shot him when they saw him talking on the phone. Oh my gosh. That's when Vasily was caught for the first and last time, but they set him free. I'm still hopeful that we will manage to catch him. So this is a big deal. I am so sorry, Samuel. Don't get me wrong, but if it's so personal to you, how would you handle being in the same room as Vasily? I've been thinking about that and I'm not sure either. I guess it's all in your hands. All right, we gotta make sure this mission is a success for him. No pressure though. Right? So why did you become a fraud? Why did you become a cop? Your points matter. Okay, a question for a question. I'm in, but I was first. Jeffrey had always wanted me to use my abilities to my advantage. It just came naturally. We started our little business in the orphanage. I'd always wanted to visit Asia. That's why we're doing it. Asia, that's all. Is that a valid reason to rob people for such a long time? You don't beat around the bush. I mean, didn't you have regrets? I did, okay. I had regrets every single day, but she could. Ugh, a trip to Asia was always my dream, okay? Now it's your turn to tell me why you became a cop. Oh, there was more to that story. Fine. Let's say I was a troublemaker. My father sent me to police school. I met Philip there. He was the only one who knew my secret, like your Jeffrey. After we graduated, we went our separate ways. I was working in the DEA for a while, but it was too dangerous, so I quit. After a couple years, I met Phil again, and he said he was working in the FBI. I was in a tough spot financially, and he offered me a job as a partner. I accepted it, and here I am. Looks like you owe him. Believe me, I've had many chances to pay my debt. So we both have white hair, right? I guess it's connected to our powers. Did your dad? Yes, my father had white hair too. My mother is normal though. She doesn't have any special abilities, besides cooking. Sorry for asking, but if we both have the same abilities and hair color, and our superpowers aren't that common, did you ever have a thought that we are siblings? Not a chance. That was quick, and I was relieved to hear it. But how was he so sure about it? How do you know for sure? Blanca, I know everything about my father's life. We've been reading each other's memories on a daily basis, and he didn't have a second child with anyone. I would know if I had a secret sister 3 years younger than me. But we can take some tests if you want to. No. Sometimes I just wonder who my parents were and what happened to them. Yes, I can imagine it's hard for you. So what was it like growing up in an orphanage? Sorry if you don't want to talk about. You're right, I don't want to. I could tell that Samuel was baffled by my harsh answer, but I had no words to describe what happened in the orphanage. This topic hurt me more than he thought. I was at a loss for words, so he went silent and remained that way all the way back to the hotel. Thank you for your hoodie. No problem. You're upset. I'm sorry for asking about the orphanage. I'm okay. I hope your mother will get better soon. Thank you. See you tomorrow. See you. Samuel's walking away, but still disappointed eyes were still in my head. He trusted me not to share with me many secrets today, but me, I couldn't say a word about my past. I couldn't talk about it without getting emotional, but maybe there's another way. Samuel. What's the matter? Hey. Oh.